This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. First and foremost, I would like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahashem, Yahawashi Bahashem, Rekak Wadash. I would like to give double honors to the head apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the true leaders of Israel to this day, who taught me this truth. And I would like to say shalom to all the Akim and the Akwath that's believing on this truth and that's seeking their salvation at the hands of Yahawah and his only begotten son, Yahawashi. I would like to say shalom. Today, I'm going to entitle my video, This is not the 50s, the 60s, or the 70s. All right. Them good old days of America is gone. And that's why we started off in the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 8, reading again, better is the end of a thing. And we're at the end of this man's kingdom. OK, we're at the end of our captivity, as it tells you in the book of 2nd Ezra, which we always get. Chapter 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of times? Or when shall be the end of the first, the first earth age, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau, which is the self-proclaimed white man, is the end of the world, and Jacob, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we're the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, is the beginning of it that followeth, So we're at the end of this man's world, This is not the 50s, the 60s, or the 70s, where the so-called white man was flourishing, all right? Calamities are beginning to come upon the earth. Prophecy is beginning to be fulfilled. Let's read Ecclesiastes 7 and 8 one more time. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. And Esau is synonymous with the proud. So let's play this video clip that I have pulled up on the screen. It's from the brother, the Hopeful Elect 3. It says, pray all you want, speaking to these goddamn devils, pray all you want. See, you got to understand the prayers of the Edomites are not piercing through the sky, you just getting ready to fulfill biblical prophecy, Babylon is doomed, as it tells you in the book of Jeremiah 51. Babylon is not going to be healed, this is not the 50s, nor the 60s, or the 70s, them good old days are gone. Let's play this video.
Can I be honest with you? I'm tired. Can I just be very real with you? I'm gonna be very real with you, You might be like, ew. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm tired. I'm tired of everything I thought that was good in this country growing up not being what it actually is. I'm tired of everything not being what it was told to me to be. I'm tired of the fact that I served in the military, I went overseas, I protected the poppy fields in Afghanistan, and guess what? That's all I was really there for. I wasn't there for any type of real patriotic anything. I was there to subjugate a Middle Eastern country, probably on the behest of another Middle Eastern country that starts with the letter I. I'm tired of finding out everything about my food has been a lie to me. I'm tired of figuring out everything about our government has been a lie. I'm tired of figuring out that sports, something that I love at the professional level, is just a giant circus. They just want you to bet. They just want you to drink. They just want you to spend money. I'm tired of every single moment of my life being treated like it's just like I'm a walking pay stub for them. Every moment I'm being marketed to. Every moment my data is being utilized so that ads can be more perfect to give a higher likelihood that maybe I will purchase now or in the future. I hate that everything's becoming a subscription. I hate that the tech bros are slowly winning and turning this into a tech surveillance state. I'm tired that everything politically is so divided that no one can even talk about it without getting angry. I'm tired that we can't make any progress. I'm tired that we can't get on the same page. I'm tired that we've seen everything happen since the Epstein list. We have plenty of reason to do something about this as a people, and nothing has happened, myself included. I'm tired of not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, guys. I'm tired of not being able to come on here and tell you, look, housing prices are going to come down to X because of Y. Hey, they created this new affordable product here to help people to be able to travel, and they're going to take care of this, that, and the third. Or, hey, they actually fixed wages. You're going to be able to work hard and make good money and make a lifestyle for you here in America. It's only going to take 3 years. Here's the plan. Like, I wish they had that. I wish there was legislation that was coming out about term limits, age limits, insider trading, getting corporate and federal, or corporate and country... corporate and foreign lobbying out of our Congress. I wish to God I could get on here and tell you that they destabilized the carried interest loophole, that 20 and 2 is gone for private equity. I wish I could tell you that they reinstated Glass-Steagall, that they got rid of this 2004 margin rule change, that Citizens United's been overturned. I wish I could tell you these things. And we know that they need to be done. We know that the greedflation, because of unfettered corporate spend and greed since COVID, led us to a world where this K-shaped economy feels like the bottom shape of the K is dying financially. And the top side of the top 10% of the economy that's doing good since COVID, I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people, by the way. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not a Nepo baby. I earned it. But, like, I'm one of those people. I can still see those people struggling, though. I'm still trying to do what I can to help that person. I don't do enough. I can do more. I can volunteer more at like a food bank. I could get more involved in my local community, local politics, local boards. I could do more. We could all do more to help our fellow man. But why is it we're watching our fellow man have the rug pulled out from under them? We're yelling that the rug has been pulled out from under them, and everyone's like, why are you being so political? I just want people to be able to survive, eat food, and have a shelter. I don't want people to go bankrupt because of a hospital bill. I don't want someone to have to work 3 jobs to get by. I don't want a single mom to think it's impossible. I don't want 12% of under 30-year-olds to not be married or have a kid. I don't want everyone to just rent something and be happy. That's not fun. Having a garden's fun. Being able to play with your kids in the backyard is fun. Painting your house pink if you want is fun. Okay? I want us to be able to have fun in our life. I want us to be able to live this life and enjoy this life and love the people around us and bring up real community and have real friends and have real connections and not be socially distanced and not be just kept behind these screens all the time. I want to connect. I know you want that maybe too. I want my family and my daughter to walk into a labor market that isn't controlled by robots and AI running around everywhere. They're shooting lasers. Like, I don't want this future lily paths toward economic totalitarianism that we are on. We are on a path where they will continue to divide us between blue and red until they have all the green. That's the path we are on. I'm tired of finding out everything connects back to Israel. I'm tired of finding out that we're not ever going to get anything more on the Epstein files. I'm tired of learning that they know exactly what's going on in our economy and they fail to do anything about it. I hate the fact that the next time our economy wobbles, they're just going to bail out banks and print money. I hate it. I hate it all the way down to the founding of the country. There's so much that is corrupt and it just institutionally bad. And we're seeing it now in real time, maybe because of social media and the internet. Maybe just because of social media and the internet. Because since the central banking epidemic that happened from 1907 into 1913 that led into the Great New Deal, the Bretton Woods Agreement, the Nixon shock, and then getting into, you have the Powell Memo and the Fair Credit Act Union and around that time, and then you have Reaganomics, and then you have NAFTA, and then you have Glass-Steagall, all the way up to the 2008 housing crash, Citizens United, like, walking through all of it. It's like, wow, we've really been on this path of totalitarianism for some time. And now it's like we're realizing it. Now it's like we're finally seeing it come to light. We want to stop it. We don't know how. I'm not saying I have the solution, but man, I get tired of watching day by day people get just a fire under their butt for we need to make change, only to see that change not come to fruition, only to see that group that they were a part of fall apart, only to see the energy dilapidate from what was originally something that was very strong. And I think there's a lot of energy right now that is sitting as stagnant energy in this country that could be turned into kinetic energy if we move together as one. If we started to grow together, if we started to come together with ideas, with movements, with ways that we can actually just connect at a human level and understand at a human level that we can do better for each other as humans. And I don't even know if I'm making sense right now. Let me pray for you. Dear Lord, thank you for this opportunity to have this piece of technology in front of us. I don't even understand how it works. I don't get Bluetooth. Lord, I pray for peace that surpasses all understanding upon everybody that hears my voice, whether or not they believe in you or not believe.
Prayer ain't gonna work, big dog. Okay? Prayer ain't gonna work. Prophecy is coming to pass. Once again, this is not the 50s, the 60s, or the 70's. Okay? Them good old days are gone. Okay? This is the book of Isaiah 48. And 22, it says, there is no peace, saith the Lord, Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi, unto the wicked. Okay, so prayer is not going to help you. Okay, there's going to be no peace into the wicked. And you got to understand, there's a judgment written that's going to come to pass. And we are, as the hopeful elect, excited, okay, to see Babylon fall. Okay, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 25 and 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue, a man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies. And we, as the hopeful elect, okay, live to see the fall of Esau Edom, okay, the wicked, unprofitable steward that's in the earth, okay, because without Esau Edom and his kingdom falling, we would never be able to enjoy the earth, okay, and we're seeing this man fall real time. All right. See, Esau don't realize you can't build a kingdom on blood, okay, rape, rob, and murder, okay, and think that there's no repercussions, okay. See, they didn't think of the lighter end. And now that we're in the midst of prophecy coming to pass, all right, this devil want to pray. This devil want to ask for forgiveness. This devil wants his empire to continue. At the end of the day, that's what this goddamn devil, okay, and see, he's just one of many. These devils are seeing their empire being stripped away real time, okay? This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 12. Woe. Okay, and once again, we're not going to roll by that word woe like it don't mean what it means. It means destruction. Okay, destruction to him that buildeth a town with blood and establish a city by iniquity. It said woe. All right, and we're going to go to our law, because Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi is getting ready to execute vengeance. It says, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, destruction unto the whole nation of Esau Edom. Okay, because you have raped, you have robbed, you have murdered, you have pillaged the earth, and now, okay, your hens are coming back to roost. Okay, your destruction across the world is coming back to settle in at home. Numbers 35 and 33. It says, so ye should not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood defileth the land. And see, that's why America is going to be a vast desert. Okay, Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi is getting ready to cleanse this place of all the blood that Esau Edom done shed it. Okay, this place is about to become a vast desert. All right, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed, but by the blood of him that shed it. All right, so your ass getting ready to go into a hardcore captivity, okay? And before that hardcore captivity, your empire, okay, is going to be totally wiped off the face of the earth, okay? It's going to become a vast desert, as it tells you in Isaiah 13, okay? This is the book of Jeremiah. Hold on, let's go back there, read it one more time. Numbers 35 and 33, let's read it one more time. It says, so ye should not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Esau Edom, you have been the heavyweight champion of blood in the earth, but Yahawashi is coming. Yahawah is getting ready to send Yahawashi back to shed a lot of blood in the earth. Okay, a lot of blood is getting ready to be shed in the earth. Okay, and it's for, okay, the controversy of Zion. Yahawashi is coming to get his people, okay, starting off with the elect. Jeremiah chapter 22 and 13. Okay, it says, woe, once again, woe unto him that buildeth a house by unrighteousness, and his chambers by wrong, that useth his neighbor's service without wages, and give him not for his work. Okay, and we're in right here. See, what we're seeing real time is Yahawashi moving on the behalf of the elect of the nation of Israel, and everybody is feeling prophecy. Okay, time is speeding up. These devils don't know what to do, especially you common Americans. Okay, the elites at the top, they're scrambling. Okay, but it's because you have built America on once again rape, rob, murder. You have built this town upon blood. Okay, this city upon blood. Okay, and now blood is getting ready to pursue you. This is Colossians chapter 3, getting straight to the point. Verse 25, it says, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he has done. Okay, do you hear that, Esau? But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he have done. And there is no respect of persons. Okay, no respect of persons. Yahawashi is getting ready to judge Esau, Edom, down to the 2/3. Okay, and the other nations. Okay, prophecy is being fulfilled. This is not the 50s, the 60s, or the 70s, where America was thriving off of the labor of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, we are in the midst of a transition of power. Matter of fact, we'll end right there. We're in the midst of a transition of power. Okay, and them good old days, okay, are gone. We'll end with the book of Sirach 10. Starting at 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of the prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man of the ruler of the city is, such as all that dwell therein. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudency of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. And that unwise king that's destroying the people is Esau, Edom. Okay, mainly the elites of Esau, Edom. All right, and that prudent that is going to be in authority is Yahawashi, King David, the rest of the 12, and then that 144,000 governing body that's going to rule the next earth age in righteousness. And the city, which is the earth, is going to be able to be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. And when you go into, matter of fact, let's just get it, Psalm 75. Okay, the Most High is the one that's setting up the kings upon the earth. This is Psalms 75. And 6, for promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south, but the Most High Yahawah is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red, and is full of mixture, and he poureth out the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. But I will declare forever and sing praises to the Most High of Jacob. All the horn of the wicked also will be cut off, but the horn of the righteous shall be exalted. Okay, the horn of the righteous is getting ready to be exalted. Okay, we're in the midst of a transition of power. Jumping down in the book of Sirach 10, it says, but because of unrighteous dealings, okay, injuries, riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. That's going to be translated from Esau, Edom, to Jacob, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, starting off with our King Yahawashi. Okay, so once again, this is not the 50s or 60s. Them good old days are gone. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah by Hashem, Yahawashi by Hashem Rekah Kodash. Double honors to the head apostles and elders. Shalom to all the Akim and the Akwath. Shalom.